Hello everyone. Today on this beautiful Tuesday evening, I bring you your weekly broadcast of Newwind News. As you guys really enjoyed the first video, I'm back with another one. Today we have a few sponsors. Our first network sponsor is Citruna, and he says, "Are you tired of listening to music with your old devices? Well, today only, get 2 customized golden AirPods to your liking for only 5 DEGs. Just contact Citruna in-game or buy at Discord by Citruna #7170. I mean, I love to buy Citruna's golden AirPods. I suggest buying them. Our next sponsor wishes to remain anonymous, but they say, Balu targets people during bait with no fish. They are cheap and use F3 plus A to find people. They bring about 17 people every bait, with the only people standing a chance bringing about 5. Ollie tried to give these people a chance by giving everyone with fish a reward, but ultimately failed, since the 17 people will hold all fish and result in at least 4 DEG 2-rem split, not including the Hodo auctions, EBF, and straight up other prizes. The leader Thomas Sully is always about honor and not scamming or jumping wild, yet he doesn't even try stopping his clan members from doing this. They are complete scumbags and should receive a balance sometime soon." Those are some pretty dangerous words towards the Balu clan. Seems like your player base is getting a bit too rowdy, Ollie. On another note, bait fundamentally changed as a whole now, just recently. Whether you think this is a good change or a bad change is completely subjective. Depending on who is in power, it can either feed the power clan more DEGs and more rewards while crushing out the new players, or letting new players finally get a chance at actually comping an event for once. First of all, the admin, Ollie32A, made bait places and bait rewards infinite. Let me explain. So before today, bait used to work by a 7 winners event, where only 7 people would come out victorious and end up in the leaderboard. Now, on this new system, the rewards are much higher for more people. Anyone on the leaderboard, or anyone with fish that matter, can score a few DEGs. As before, top 7 are the beefed spots, with first place giving 19 DEGs, 12 star rems, 1 Hodo, and 3 EBFs. Second place giving 15 DEGs, 10 rems, and 2 EBFs. Third place giving 12 DEGs, 8 rems, and 1 EBF. And 4th through 7th place giving 8 DEGs and 4 rems. 4 DEGs and 2 rems to anyone who is on the visible leaderboard, aka top 15, and along with that, even if you aren't in the leaderboard but have 10 fish, you are eligible to get 2 DEGs and 1 rem. Whether this means the power clans of today will bring even more people to events, crushing out any competition, or there finally being a glimmer and a hope to anyone actually trying events will be completely up to fate's hands. I personally support this decision, as I like seeing new players get into events. I and many others would like to hear Castle as well as more accessible to players new and old. Castle should be a struggle to keep it, not a competitionless breeze. But hey, that's just my opinion. Recently, a few days ago, a wild fight between 2 skilled trios of players from the other sides of the Newwind political spectrum, Jizz and Valk, fought at a loot chest event in Wild. Since I was not present at said wild fight, and though it sounded cool, I have a fighter themselves and an eyewitness who saw the events unfold. Take it away, Conk and Slizel. So I heard there was a wild fight going on at some point earlier this week, so I want you guys to fill me in on the details. What exactly happened?
That was this week. Damn, time goes by fast on Fly W. Damn, holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Time goes.
So yeah, it was me. It was me. Brad and Broadster. Who was a friend of mine that logs on not very periodically. It's pretty fucking bad. That's why he died. Kept telling him to LS because I gave him an LS, but then he just, didn't LS.
Pretty depressing.
So that's kind of
by him.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got thrown into a cave by advisoring and 2-shot by him.
Actually, what happened was, let me go into some more detail because I got the scoop from Broadster exactly what happened. So basically, he sees Corn B-Boy, also known as Hat, also known as Veruxity, also known as the sexiest man to ever play Newwind, get hit by Advisoring Timo, and he didn't like that Corn was being targeted, so he said, "Okay, I'm gonna fight Advisoring so he can't hit Corn, his best friend." So basically, Broadster's D key was actually broken on his keyboard. Don't ask me why I know that, but he also got a new keyboard recently.
Well, I mean, he did tell us on VC, but
Broadster accidentally ran into a fucking cave after eating an S30 Kiga hit, and then he got Hin spammed to death, and he couldn't LS because Hin is ranged and LS is not.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with LS right now.
Ranged
I think
one
the
shot.
current-
LS.
That thing's a fucking fireball, I swear to
think-
God.
I think we should add a ranged LS. That's what I think. I'm gonna suggest that to Ollie now. I'm
So,
gonna DM
was-
Ollie and say ranged
Were
LS.
there any other casualties besides Roadster? Like, what else happened?
Yeah, that Hyam
Didn't we
Ghouls
pop
kid.
somebody? Yeah.
Yeah, Hyam Ghouls got popped instantly.
Yeah.
Oh,
In a 2v2,
how did the
imagine.
fight end?
With Timo running away.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he ran or the fight just stopped. Like I don't know, to be honest.
Well, he started running. Another person got away. I don't know who was the third person on their
Hyper.
team.
It was Hyper.
Hyper got away. Hyper just pearled away. So Timo was the last person left. This is right after he popped Broadster, and
Yeah, for the record, I'm not Broadster. Just by the way.
yeah, he's not
Okay.
Broadster. So right after he popped Broadster, we move. I TP Broadster back to the spot because I'm like, Advisory is just sitting there in the middle of the loot, and I start killing him, and he runs away from the loot, even though he left all of Broadster's loot there. So Brad starts chasing Timo, and I TP Broadster back to where he was, and Broadster gets almost all his gear back, and then Timo just keeps running away. But Timo apparently had S30s on him, so that was kind of a loss for us, but we still... I think we gained more than we lost in that situation. It was definitely a win for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Valkyrie Clan never loses, especially when Broadster's on their team.
Dang. Well, thank you guys for
Yeah.
the interview.
We thank Conk and Sly for participating in such an interesting interview. Not too often do you see a wild fight so sudden, and even at that, one that is fair for both sides. If it was up to me who won and who lost, I can definitely tell you that Jizz Clan lost this wild fight. Did you know, before God Anvil / Ganvil repairs, you used to have a 1 in 5 chance to get a God Repair Talisman in your daily? It would be an enchanted nether brick, and it would basically be a non-account bound God Repair, and they were also found in castle chests when winning castle. On Hope, Jizz won both Wednesday and Saturday castles with general ease. On Oath, X, a sub-clan of Balu, shifted clans from Balu to them to no apparent reason. Anyways, that concludes my broadcast. Before we go, I have a few messages from my sponsors again. Citruno wishes that you would support the bread movement. He would appreciate shulkers of bread and coal for his bread empire. Nicer Player would also like to say that he dislikes the African American population and that he scams. Not a very good look, Nicer. Anyways, that concludes my broadcast for the week. This is the Meyer, signing off.